What's up, guys? It's Timmy back with Buchanan Drafting, and AutoCAD 2020 has been out for a little bit over a week, so let's take a look at what's changed. First off, you'll notice the new dark theme, and I can dig it. You see, it's blue instead of that weird gray. Everything kind of stands out a little bit better. It's a little easier on the eyes. You can actually see whenever you're in what you've clicked on. Like if you go into your hatch command, whenever you were switching in between, it was a little bit hard to see what you were doing. So that was pretty helpful. I mean, it's not revolutionary or anything. Everything nowadays has its own dark theme, but I mean, I appreciate that. Also, they've added in a feature called Quick Measure. I'll just open up this drawing real quick, and you can come over here to the Measure tool and do Quick, and you see it without having to draw any dimensions or do any kind of queries or anything. You can see the dimensions of it. And whenever you get to a corner where it's a right angle, it actually puts the square in the corner. Show that off. I mean, it's pretty helpful. The next thing I actually really like is the blocks palette. You can come over here if you've got it docked. You can type in blocks, and blocks palette should be the first one that pops up. But what they've done is they combined the block editor, block insert, and design center. They've added all three of those together where you can come in. You've got your insertion points, rotation, scale, repeat placement. That's probably my favorite one so far. But you can just pick whatever block you want. So we're just going to put the dinner chair in here. Repeat placement. And put as many as you want. No need to go in and do a separate copy command to place another chair. You also can search other drawings, and you can see your recents. This is from just another drawing that I've got that's got all my blocks in it. You can go into your recents and see recent blocks that you've used, and then what you've actually inserted into this drawing. It's still not revolutionary, but it does show that they're trying to come up with small changes to make life easier on us. So that's always a good thing. Kudos to you, AutoCAD. The next one that I'm going to show you is the Purge Tool. You remember your old Purge? You just kind of selected what you wanted to purge and hit Purge. Well, now you can go in and view your purgeable items. Anything that you've got in the drawing that can be purged, you can actually view it from here. Then you can go into your non-purgeable items, and it'll show you everything that's non-purgeable, and it'll give you a reason of why it's not purgeable. And you can go in, once you find something that, here, I'll draw something on here that's not purgeable. We're on layer 0, so that line should show up. Back to manage, purge, non-purgeable. Got one object on layer 0. You can expand that, and you can click on this button right here, and it'll show you where it's used in the drawing. It's pretty cool. It's also resizable to where whenever you pull it up and go to our non-purged, click on that. Well, it's not going to show it. If I had something that was purgeable in here, none of that is, you could actually resize the window to make it larger if you need to be able to see it a little better. Pretty nice. And the next one, it's something that you'll probably only notice once for the most part, but they've improved the install time of AutoCAD. You know, used to, whenever you're installing it, you had time to go take a break, walk around, talk a little bit, get you a cup of coffee, come back, wait a little bit more, and then start working in AutoCAD. Well, now if you're installing on a SSD, it's about half that time. So you're going to have to cut a couple conversations short, make it back to your desk. Then you can start working on whatever you were going to. But, I mean, I appreciate it. And also, you're saving whenever you just do a quick save. I've noticed, I don't know if it's just me or if my computer's just deciding to show out and act a little faster, but it seems to me like it tries to save faster. I'll let that go away and I'll click on quick save again. Used to, on AutoCAD 2019, whenever I was using it, it was probably 3 to 5 seconds that it'd wait before it popped up and said quick save. So, I don't know if it's just me. Your mileage may vary, but it's whatever. And if you remember in AutoCAD 2019, they implemented a Dwg Compare Tool. It's where it took your original drawing and then another drawing and then created a third drawing comparing the two. Well, they've done a little different on this one. You can actually come in here, pull down your drop down menu and go to Dwg Compare. And then you select your first drawing. And then you come in here to your reference drawing. Put your second drawing in here. And then you'll do compare. And it actually makes the comparison inside the first drawing to where you don't have to worry about changing anything. And the red is the new, what's changed. The green is what's similar. And then the gray is what didn't change at all. And a cool thing about this, you can go in and you can change the colors of what you've got. Like if I want the red to be, say we want salmon or whatever color that is, it changes the color of them. Which, I guess if you're colorblind, red-green color blindness, that might be a little helpful. Or you're not worrying about switching anything. You can change the way that your clouds look, change the size of the clouds. Like if you're working in a really large drawing and there's a tiny change somewhere, you can actually make the rev cloud bigger to where you can find it inside. Say you've got a site plan that you're working on and you don't know what's changed. Well, you can pull it up and do that, or change the color up to make it stand out a little bit better. You can cycle through all the different revision or differences in the comparison. And then this right here, if say you want to keep one of these red ovals, as you click on it, whenever you right click, it adds it to the current drawing. So whenever you're done, it's here. It's pretty cool. But that's really about all that they've changed. There's not a huge crazy difference that you're going to see out of it. A few performance issues here and there. I haven't run into any crashes out of the ordinary. I mean, 2019 crashed whenever I added too large of a data link to it. So, I mean, that's about normal. I had trouble today adding a data link in. It just act like it was attaching the Excel file and then cancel out of the command. Then whenever I finally got it to connect, AutoCAD just closed on me. So I don't know if that's a new issue, but I seem to remember still having that with 2019. I had to downgrade to 2018 for a couple months. I don't know. But guys, that's really about all that they've done to 2020. It's nothing that's going to change the world of design or anything like that, but I mean, it's small little tweaks here and there, but that's how you end up with a really great product. And that's how they just small improvements. Guys, that's about all I got for you today. If you liked the video, leave a thumbs up. If you didn't, you can leave a dislike too. Just let me know what you didn't like down in the comments. Help me out. Well, y'all have a nice day.